us, and then, oh, how do you invite people? Now, I have a really hard time, though.
I'm live! Look, I'm live!
Maybe that's why I never could get chat. I never did that before. But people should be able to comment in here, so. And then they can ask questions.
Oh, we have.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right now, so far there's 0 viewers. And then you can screen share, like we can show them our screen. We could do a video that way. Yeah, chat is on. So I just want to, okay. Let us know if you guys, if anybody on right now, because this is not always accurate.
Okay.
Okay. And then it automatically is recording. So at the end, in about 5-10 minutes, it'll give us a link.
Mm-hmm. No, I can't right now, okay?
Hi, baby. Okay. Okay, we do have people on. So I enabled the chat, so let us know. And if you guys have a camera, why does it say you?
I never played this one before.
Present to
I never
everyone.
played this one before.
You're presenting to everyone. Okay. So if you guys are on, just comment in the chat section and let us know who's on. Let us know who is broadcasting live with us right now. Oh my goodness sakes, these kids.
With helmets.
Yeah, with helmets and shoes. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we got 3 in.
Okay. You want to go ahead and start talking?
I can. Well, we're basically going to do kind of an overview from today. We went to Indianapolis early this morning for the Bell Local, and it was pretty awesome. It was actually one of the largest locals, the largest local that they've ever had. Paul Grabett, co-CEO of the company, was there. Jason Camper was not. But they started out with the LaBelle Local, and then ended up doing training and everything else. They pulled speakers up, kind of showed us as far as how some of the systems are that they're doing it, and I guess we just kind of learned a lot that we want to share with you. We did get one of these, Direct Selling News, so they handed these out to everybody.
Oh, okay. Okay, so one of the first things they went over was what we already do, the sign and sample approach. But one of the things that we noticed is a lot of the teams, they do the sign and sample approach, but they do it a lot more, with a lot more steps. And a lot of these steps don't even include sharing the video.
Nobody, not a single team up there.
Yeah.
It said one thing as far as, hey, go to my video or go to my website, watch the video. I mean, one team has like 7-8 steps that they walk a person through.
Yeah.
And I mean, for me, if that was me and I'm trying to join a company or I want to be a customer and they're walking me all through this stuff, you just lost me.
Yeah.
I don't have time to duplicate that.
Exactly.
So.
But it wasn't still kind of nice though to have them actually go over some of the steps though, you know, because it was like, oh, this is something that we're already, you know, implementing. So that part of it was nice. As I was writing it down, I'm like, wait a minute, no, this is just the sign and sample. So I still wrote it down because some of the verbiage is really, really nice. So, you know, one of the things that I like to tell the team, and so you probably have already heard me say this before, but don't answer a question that's not been asked, or don't answer a question that's not been asked. So say less. Less is more, and make sure that you are not being a tool. You are utilizing the tools that are in place for you, and that is the LaBelle your website. So
I know they had mentioned too, you know, when they first got started and people would start asking questions, like we just puked all over them.
Yeah.
because you're just spewing out all this information and
Yeah.
everything else. One lady's like, or no, there was one guy up there, and he was actually one that I had put on Periscope. I don't know if I did I think I did Facebook Live. And he was talking, and he's like, you know, when people started coming up to him, he's like, I have no idea what this is. You just need to talk to this lady, and she's gonna get you all hooked up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they would ask him what it is. He's like, I don't know, I just know it works, but you need to contact so-and-so. And what happened to her?
I didn't do anything to her. She hurt herself.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take her to bed probably.
Okay. We're gonna make this short and
yeah.
sweet.
So always just make sure that you're following.
Maybe got her eye.
You want to go over some
Okay.
of these points then?
First, you know, we are in the VIP 1600 as far as the reset right now. So we do have the company-wide reset going on till tomorrow evening. And they had talked as far as the VIP 800, you know, you take everything baby steps. So when you get a new promoter, that's the only thing you want to focus on is that VIP 800 and create that momentum, because that is where you grow as far as a team. And, you know, it's obviously it's connecting with all of your new downline. You know, once you start your own team, you're considered a leader. So, you know, it's getting them in touch with whoever is above you or, you know, a sideline to share their story. And basically just do what you have to do. So, but they said to, you know, even after you're past that VIP reset, you know, you always treat every day like it's a reset, and you just keep duplicating that. Let's see here. I'm going off of Heather's notes because mine are still in the car. But one of the things that they said as far as they go by, you know, they reach out to 3 new non-thriving people every single day. So they said, you know, if you can do that, if you can reach out to 3 people that are not thriving every single day, imagine the momentum that your team is going to grow. And you as an individual, if you just keep reaching out to those people, I was just going through the momentum as far as the VIP 800. And, you know, I forget what one of them said as far as treating every single day like it was a reset. You know, it's waking up with that
mentality.
Right.
Yeah. You know, just think about it. If you were to treat your business every single day like it was a, you know, like Paul Gravett and Jason Camper, thank you. Like they were just on a call and they were telling you that they are resetting all of your volume. Or not your volume. They're resetting all of your bonuses. Thank you. If you were to have that mentality every morning when you wake up, could you imagine where you'd be at today? If you worked your business every single day like it was a VIP reset, you would probably, you know, be 4K, 12K in no time.
Mm-hmm. And there was one lady on stage. She went 200K in 3 weeks.
Yeah, insane. It was insane.
And you know, and one thing that they said too, look, if I told you, hey, you go call 30 people, you go call 50 people, I'm gonna give you $1,000, are you gonna go call 50 people? You know, it's same thing with your business. If you call 50 people and you're working on that VIP 800, VIP 1600, and you're just getting that information on the product and everything, it's like, hey, you know, I have no idea what this product does. You know, I haven't even tried a sample, but I need to get you on the line with Heather, and she just needs to tell you her story because it's amazing.
Yep.
I mean, it does not take that long, but you know, if they said, hey, you make 50 calls, you're gonna get $1,000. Well, yeah, we're gonna do that.
You make 50 phone calls to make $1,000, I'm sure you would. So it's all in the mindset, you know. And then follow up with them. Ask them, you know, hey, did you see that video? And can anybody comment? Let's see, in the team chat, can anybody comment? Because I've always had an issue with, Deanna's on, Andrea's on. Okay, you guys can't comment? That stinks. I've always had an issue with comments.
Yeah, it'd be nice if Andrew could comment. Andrew and Jessica were both there
Yeah.
today, so that was really awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Here's chat. See, and all I did was turned it off. Chat's enabled. I don't know why I've always.
Are you guys on your phones or are you on computers? I wonder if it's maybe because it's on phone.
I don't know. Okay, so you know what? So one of the things that they said, did you go over 3 new people?
Yeah, reach out to 3 new people per day, but that was
Okay. And then 3 people follow up every day. So 3 new people every day. 3 people, oh goodness, we're gonna die. 3 people who you're gonna follow up with, and 2 times a day share the Facebook stories from the Lavelle Facebook page. And we always say to do it at least once, but they're saying to do it twice. So that's something that I'm gonna.
And you
try
never
to
know.
work on.
You never know when. You can put your story on Facebook all day. But the thing is, when people start seeing, hey, there's a 71-year-old
Right.
that's thriving. It's like, oh, my grandma, Andrea. I just got my grandma thriving.
Right.
So I mean, you never know which one is going to catch somebody's attention.
Absolutely.
And change their life.
And you know what? Not only is the computer gonna die here soon, so we're gonna try to make this really fast. All right, here's a really good incentive, because for those of you who are on and don't know this, your customers, when they get a customer underneath them, so under their referral link, that counts as one of your customers for the VIP 800 and 1600 reset.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure tonight and tomorrow you are reaching out to every single one of your free customer accounts and let them know that if they get people as customers, that's going to help you guys grow your business, and it's going to help you get to that VIP 800.
And if you can get them thriving for free,
Right.
They're going to become a lifetime customer. Because they're going to be paying nothing for their product.
So one of the things that I thought was a really good idea was like an incentive. So I am personally going to message all of my customers this weekend, probably tomorrow after Nikki leaves, and I am going to make a recording of my testimony, and I'm also going to put an incentive in this email. So I'm going to attach my testimony. It's just like a short, 2 to 3 minute testimony phone call for them to dial into. And then I'm also going to give them an incentive and tell them if they can get, they just threw out the number 23, but I'll figure out a number tomorrow. So if they can get XYZ amount of people to just go click on that link and get customers to sign up under that referral program, then I'll give them something in return. So maybe like a 3-day trial or something, but they will get something in return. And just like with what we tell you guys, the more, the person who has the most free accounts wins. So if you guys go and you let your customers know that they can get customers underneath them, it's going to be a win-win for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you want to go over the smart sampling while I get us hooked up to
Yep, we can do that. Yeah, and they had talked about smart sampling because, I made the mistake when I first got started where I'm like, okay, you know what, I got all this product, I want to get it in people's hands, I want as many people, and I'm just, peddling it out to people, and I'm not walking them through the system that we have. So that is not smart sampling, because then people look at it like a throwaway product, and you're better off just throwing it in the garbage than having it sit onto their counter. So we do, we have our sign and sample approach that we do as a team, and we do have our own team website and everything for that. But, the main things are when we sample people, we have 3 steps that we walk them through, and the samples never leave our hands until they do those 3 steps. So, the first thing that we have people do is we have them watch that website, or not the website, the video that pops up on our website. So that's the first thing. They watch that video, it's going to tell them what Thrive is, what it does, how much it costs, how they can get it for free, and then it's going to go into that promoter opportunity. So the video is doing all the work for you. The second thing that we do is we have like the Lavelle Facebook page, and then we have them just create a free account. You know, we do have a 24-hour call that is updated. It was actually just updated from Paul Gravett and Jason that you can have them listen to as well. And one of the things that they said was, you know, when you are sending out a sample to somebody, you know, whether you're charging for it, whether you're giving it for free, you know, whatever you can do, said as soon as they get that sample, have them take a picture of it, their DFT, stick it up on Facebook, and just tag you in it and say, okay, you know, I'm starting tomorrow, you know, and then just let them know, hey, you know, put it up on your Facebook. And the thing is, you don't know who's going to see that, but the people that comment on that, you know, I'm going to help you, I'm going to answer their questions, and we're going to get those people signed up underneath you so we can get you driving for free. So, and the other thing is too, you know, you know, the customers on a three-way call, and we really need to start focusing on that with customers. Just, you know, we've been doing that with promoters, but with customers, it's like, you know, you get them on a three-way call and they just get so excited half the time. They're like, I don't want a sample. I just want to order. I need this product, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, a lot of times, you know, and even just talking with Troy Mock, when we were talking to him on the phone the other day, I mean, he does not sample.
Right.
You know, so I mean, he believes in the power of a three-way call, and the three-way calls are absolutely amazing. The thing is, you get those customers on a three-way call, and it can completely change. I mean, it can bring you from 0 to 4K in 2 weeks, in 1 week. You know, I mean, you're getting every single person that you know on there. It's like, hey, you just need to trust me. You just need to do this. You know, and it's an 8-week experience, but 3 days isn't going to give you what you need.
Isn't there like a 30-day money-back guarantee anyways?
There is. I was actually reading into that. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If it has not been, if it's been unopened, not tampered with, nothing like that, there is a 10% restocking fee. If it's been opened, used, anything like that, they get 50%.
Okay.
So we do have a money-back guarantee. It just depends on how much they use.
Okay. So utilize that as your advantage also by letting them know that they do have a money-back guarantee. And then, you know, with the smart sampling, one of the things that they said was, you know, if they do those steps, if they go into your website and they didn't say watch the video, but I'm going to say if they go to the video, you know, go to the website and watch the video, like the Lavelle fan page, and create the free customer account, you are going to send them the trial. Now, if they do all of these 3 steps and they take a selfie with the product, then you can offer them like $10 off their first order. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was a nice little incentive. And when they tag you in, you know, that post, that is just tremendous because you're going to be reaching out to so many more people. Just like when, you know, like if you send out a mass email tonight or tomorrow to all of your free customer accounts with just a short testimonial call and a short simple incentive, imagine the amount of people you can reach by having them trying to get free customer accounts because they want to get some free product. They don't even have to order to get free product. They just have to get 2 people underneath them with an auto ship order, and they're going to get the range in those 2 orders in free product. So it's a win-win for everybody. It's going to get you in your VIP 800. It's going to get them free product, and they are not going to want to leave you. They're going to be so happy that they never had to spend a penny, and you show them all the steps.
And what was the other thing they had talked about? I don't know. I thought about it just a couple minutes ago. Maybe I'll think about it again.
Okay.
As you're like talking about it. Do you remember what I was going to say? No, I don't either. Okay.
Okay. And then the welcome call, guys. Go ahead.
Wait. It's like right there. Go ahead.
Okay. So
No wine tonight.
I know. No, we're a lot more mellow tonight than we were last night. So the welcome call. All right, guys.
I remember now.
Okay.
Oh my God. What happens when your warm market taps out and you're just working with your cold market? Well, when you have those customers tagging you, that's always hitting a new warm market, because I don't think I've ever had anybody take me to posts where people aren't like, what is that? What is that sticker? What is that patch? What are you doing? So that's what I was going to say.
And you know, to add on to that, if you don't have a running list, so if you wake up tomorrow morning, you're like, I don't know who to follow up with. Well, that shows you right there that you have a lot of people that you need to start getting in contact with, because you should every single day have somebody to follow up with. And getting people to tag you and post is one really good way to start getting a running list. So, you know, one of the ways that you can follow up with the people who are on, like, commenting on the post that you're tagged in is, you know, share one of the Lavelle fan page testimonies on that post, post a recorded call, or, you know, and friend request them also, so you can get them constantly viewing what it is you have to offer. Now, the welcome call, guys. The welcome call is so critical. And we are unfortunately finding that a lot of the teammates aren't doing this. Myself, last week, you know, utilize your upline, because I personally forgot to get 2 people on a welcome call, and Nikki reminded me, so that I got them on the call the very next day. We're human, we forget. So, you know what, utilize your upline, let your upline help you. Don't take it personal if they message you and say, hey, did you get so-and-so on a 3-way call? Because we're just trying to help you make sure that you're duplicating the simple system, and you are, you know, going to be booming in your business, because we want everybody to win. So one of the things that, I don't know if Nikki's going to implement this, but I'm going to personally implement this. And as leaders, I think that you guys should implement this as well. And I feel silly for never even thinking to do this, but every person who signs as a promoter, I am going to contact them. I don't care where they're at in the downline. So, you know, if you are on my level 2 or level 3 and you sign a promoter, I'm still going to contact them, even though so don't get mad at me. Don't feel like I'm stepping on toes. I'm going to do this to everybody. You know, it is your job as the leader, the signing on promoter of bringing in a new Lavelle, you know, promoter, but it's also my job to make sure that I share my personal experience with them as your upline. So that is something that I'm going to start implementing starting tomorrow. I'm going to, after Nikki leaves, I'm gonna spend time with her tomorrow, because it's been a busy weekend until she leaves. But up until then, after she leaves, I'm going to hit all of these notes hard. I'm going to get that mass email sent out. I'm going to look and see who needs a call scheduled with me, and we are going to make this happen. We are going to, and you know what, guys, and if you duplicate the system, your downline isn't going to know any different. So when you're duplicating the simple system, you are having your downline do what they're supposed to do, and they're teaching their downline what to do. I learned from Nikki. You know, she learned from Jamie and Pammy and Sue, or Pammy and Chris, and, you know, Sue and Lou.
Stan and Lou.
Stan and Lou, thank you. Goodness, it's been a long day.
It has been.
You know, so we all are learning from somebody, but we're all, you know, duplicating the same system. So, you know, everybody might want to refrain from it or deviate from it a little bit, but I'm going to tell you from personal experience, it doesn't work.
Both of us.
Yeah, it doesn't
Both
work.
of us tried that. And it actually took, for me, it took me getting a call from Chris Ortiz saying, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. But yep, he got me right on track. And I mean, you know, I had a rough couple months until I actually was like, okay, I got to do the system. This is not the way that I need to do it. So I'm like, started doing it, and it was bam.
Yeah.
And same thing for you.
Absolutely.
Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So.
Another thing that I want to go over, and, you know, I'm just going to totally call out the entire team. There's not very many people on here, okay? And we announced it earlier today that we were going to have a Google Hangout. I announced it. I also updated it and let everybody know that it would be in the evening. I also let everybody know that the link would be provided. So even though the attendance is low, we are still committed. So we would like for you guys to implement the same thing. It only takes one person. So you never know who you're talking to. If you guys, you need, if you are doing your own conference call, no, team call. If you say you're doing your own team call, this is one of the things that they said today that really stuck in my head. Even if there's only one person on that call, you still talk like there's 50 people on it.
Mm-hmm.
You still record it. You still talk with enthusiasm. You still give all of the information, and because you never know what that one person might do. So I don't care if there's one person on this Google Hangout or if the entire team is on it. We're going to finish, and hopefully those people who are on here are going to get the information, let it sink in, and actually implement. But that's a chance we're willing to take. We went down to Indy today. We got the information. We are regurgitating it back to you, and it's up to you guys to take it and do what you will with it.
Yeah.
What else? So the follow-up, okay.
I'm trying to remember exactly how they said it. So it was what you follow up on day one. I think, was this as their customer, or was that, well, there's obviously if somebody is sampling, we're going to follow up with them every single day. If they're getting in the mail, usually with the mail, you're going to get a thing that says, okay, look, it's coming here this day. You follow up with them, make sure it gets there. And then you're going to follow up with them day 1, day 2, day 3, if it's a 3-day sample. And I usually follow up 10 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then guess what? We're going to follow up with them day 4 and say, so, first day without Thrive, are you noticing a difference? Are you noticing a difference day 1, day 2, day 3? And even if they're, if they're not really seeing much, and then you ask them day 4 when they don't have anything, and they're like, I guess I really do feel something, But I mean, you're always following up with them. I try to follow up with my customers, 1 to 2 times per month, especially when we have a promotion going on, because you're going to get a whole lot of no's before you get those yeses. But the thing is, if you don't get those no's, you're never going to get a yes.
Yes.
Never.
And another thing that's really nice to do is if you, which most of you should have a lot of customer accounts by now, because a lot of you are already been in. Anyways.
We get entertainment somewhere.
So most of you should have customer accounts already. Where was I going with this? I don't know where I was going with this.
We've been going since 6 o'clock.
Yeah, after a night of drinking. Okay, so you know what? Deanna had a question.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, I think Deanna, okay. So do we schedule a welcome call with new customers, people that did the 3 steps for the trial? We're going to start with that question first.
And you know what? Okay, so, when I first got started, I was scared. I was scared to throw welcome calls. I'm like, I didn't want to do them. I did not want to feel like I was, making somebody do it. But the thing is, like, when you think about it, and, this, you can either treat it like a hobby or you can treat it like a business. But it's like, you get somebody through a welcome call, especially when they're a promoter, and it's like you are setting them up for success instead of failure. Because if you're not getting them to the right avenues, as far as like getting them in touch with me, getting them in touch with Heather, getting them in touch with Troy Mocker, Pammy Sue, and Chris, I mean, you're not giving them the full opportunity that they deserve after they took that confidence in signing up with you as a promoter. And the same thing with customers, because if you are, even if you're walking them through the steps and everything else, they can hear your story and everything else, but when you say, hey, you know what, let's just get you on a 3-way call really quick. It's going to take 5 minutes. Somebody's going to share, my good friend Heather is going to share her story with you because, you have, you just need to hear her story, and especially if you think that, hey, I'm way too busy. Well, guess what? Heather has 3 kids. One's in jiu-jitsu, one's in gymnastics, and you got them running around the house as she's doing these, and you got Paige saying, oh my gosh, I love my hearts. Give me more hearts and everything on the screen. I mean, seriously, you don't have time. I mean, you just need to get them in touch with one of us or somebody else, even one of your customers that has an awesome story. So I really think that if you want to see your business succeed and you want to get the most out of this, you're going to find it important to put those three-way calls on the very top of your list.
Absolutely. And, so, asking, oh, that's okay, Jessica. Still not home yet. That's okay.
Does Andrea have another?
Yeah, Deanna.
Oh, Deanna, sorry.
So Deanna, yes, to summarize your question, absolutely, get promoters and customers on a three-way call. Simple, absolutely, with either Nikki, myself, or anybody else who has a great testimony.
Yeah. We were late for supper tonight. Do you go through and call? So.
Exactly, we were. We had a very late dinner tonight because Nikki here was on a three-way call. I was not so spunky, and I pushed mine off until tomorrow.
That's okay.
Because I'm just
We
dead.
did one on the way down here, and we're doing one tomorrow.
Yeah.
And hers is all the way over in UK. So.
Yeah. So what's a mass email? Okay, you can use, you can even use like your own email provider. You just make sure you use the blind carbon copy. Type in grab all of their emails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my back office. I'm going to copy all of the emails that are from all of my customers. I'm sure there's got to be some report we can run.
For the promoters, if you go underneath reports and sponsors report, that's going to show you everybody 4 levels down as far as your promoters. But if you go underneath your customers, it will show you as far as their names, but it's just your personal customers that it's going to give you the email addresses.
Okay.
You cannot look up email addresses of, say, I can't look up email addresses of Heather's customers.
Okay. So go run that report, go into your back office, go under customers, get their email addresses. If you can't figure it out, let one of us know. We'll walk you through it. Get their email addresses, type or copy and paste all of their email addresses into your email provider, and make sure you do blind carbon copy, BCC, and not carbon copy, because then they're going to see everybody's email. They're not going to feel special. You can use MailChimp. You can use, if you have a blog, you can use MailPoet. That's what I'm going to be using. If you have like Yahoo or Hotmail, you can use that. But what we recommend you doing is a recorded call. What you can get a recorded call from, what is it?
Free conference call.
HD. Free conference call HD. And I'll type that in the group.
And the one lady, if she was talking about, because when she was sending out the mass emails, it was basically like she was just looking for support. Like, please just support me.
Yes.
Just listen to my story. You're seeing me on Facebook and everything else. Or, when she was doing local, she's like, just support me. Just come and just support me.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just asking them, hey, spend 2-3 minutes, listen to my quick phone call, please.
I'm just typing in I'll type it in after, freeconferencecall.com, hd.com, freeconferencecallhd.com. Okay, and then just go sign up for it. You're going to get your own phone number with a PIN number, and just talk like you're talking to somebody very important. Paul Gravett said today, talk like they've already hit that submit button. Talk with confidence. Talk like, there is no money in the world, like no money issues in the world, and that they're going to buy. So just talk into the phone, share your success, share your experience, and do it with confidence and do it with enthusiasm. And then share that in your mass email. Deanna was wanting to know if we have some kind of template. So would you recommend? All right. I have email addresses of a lot of people that have not contacted me yet about Lavelle. Can I add them? Absolutely. I highly recommend you add people who have contacted you and people who have not contacted you. Anybody.
Just don't go and take their email addresses and create free customer accounts until you have their approval.
Well, yes.
That's just the one thing. Just,
Yeah.
just don't do that. But yeah, go ahead and email them.
Yeah, email them for sure. And tomorrow, once I actually sit down and can digest what I want to say, or Nikki digest what she wants to say, if she's going to do this, we can share with you our wording. And then, but as of right now, I couldn't even begin to tell you what I would say. Just something along the lines of, you know, can you please support me? It's going to have an incentive of them getting free customer accounts themselves, and it's going to include my testimonial call. It's not going to be a long email, but so again, you know, and then to summarize, contact all of your, this is what I wrote down what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to contact all my customers. I'm going to give them an incentive to get XYZ amount of free customer accounts on their preferred link. And in return, they're going to get something from me. What it is, I don't know yet. They're going to get something.
Mommy,
What, baby?
I want to go night-night.
Okay, Mommy, I'll take you night-night. You can use, oh, this is what I wanted to say. So you don't always want to be contacting your customers, especially your auto ship customers, just about ordering. So get them on a running email list of people that you're sending emails out to every month. And 1 month, send them a recipe. The next month, send them a Lavelle update, or send them a testimonial.
And there was something like, hey, you know, you said the recipe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the recipe, and then okay, what's good reasons as far as why to drink more water?
Yes.
And you know, just health updates. You know, it's just like, hey, you know, I'm still thinking about you, and you know, I get stuff every single month from Papa Jeff, and I had a party like 3 years ago.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, what's going on with Papa Jeff?
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, kind of expect to get a lot of junk mail, so this is not going to be junk mail. Just keep it a little bit more personalized.
Yep, absolutely. And you know what? I feel as if we've covered everything.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very nice. I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed hearing from a lot of the other people. You know, it was awesome, and we didn't get a whole bunch posted just because we had really bad internet connection there. So we didn't get to do that. But you can, if you go onto the Lavelle Facebook page, there is a video showing the whole entire the room, so you could see that at least as far as who was all there.
Yeah, and at the end they had all of the 4K and up, or I'm sorry, all the 12K and up go up on stage, and I did get a picture of that, so I can share that with you guys. And I didn't get a full picture because there was just too many people, but I got a pretty good picture of it. So I'll share that with you guys. And there were so many people up there, and that was hope and inspiration.
They asked if there was a weight restriction on the
They did.
thing, so everybody else had to gather on the ground.
They did. It was kind of funny, actually. So, you know, I hope you all have a great evening, and I'll see you later.
All right, see ya.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta leave call.